the Daily Dad. Today we are going to the Sphere, an only in Vegas kind of entertainment venue that has reinvented the visual landscape of the Las Vegas Strip from the outside, as well as revolutionized sensory entertainment on the inside. We are opting for an afternoon show today, which is a documentary-style hour-long film called Postcards from the Earth. The film, which plays up to 4 times a day, made its debut here and only here when the Sphere opened up in late 2023. Currently, Sphere has also been a residency venue to several legendary rock bands like the Eagles and U2. And at the end of this summer, it will replace Postcards from the Earth with an updated version of The Wizard of Oz. That sounds amazing! Now, you can find some crazy facts about this place online, but for you and me, just know that it's an incredibly immersive experience featuring wind effects, smells, haptic chairs, but the screen offers an outstanding 16K resolution, which produces reality-altering visuals. At least when watching Postcards from the Earth, you feel a sense of ick when staring eye to eye with an insect. You feel that pressure in your tummy when you descend into the Grand Canyon. You feel the wind in your face when storms rage. I'm sure the viewing experience would be equally wondrous when watching a concert or when they transition over to The Wizard of Oz. By the way, you cannot enter the Sphere just to check it out. You need to have a ticket that's purchased electronically to be allowed entry. Security checkpoints here rival that of the TSA at the airport. But once you're inside, it offers some fascinating technological displays, such as this eerily human-esque robot, as well as these light displays, which utilizes spinning blades at ultra-high RPMs that emit light at an exact moment to create the fluid animations that the human eye sees. Let's head on up to my seat, which is on the 3rd floor, section 304, seat 9 on the aisle. You can see that walking to my seat is a somewhat vertigo-inducing journey, but with a little bit of courage and a whole lot of balance, I make my way to my seat, and I've got a pretty good view of the screen. Now, I'll give you a quick review of the film later, but let me focus on whether you might want to invest in an entry-level way to enter the Sphere, because rock concerts will certainly set you back at least a few $100s. With Postcards, the tickets are about $140 each. I think part of the trick is finding the correct section in which to sit. If you sit too close, you'd be craning your neck too much, but if you're up in the nosebleed seats, you lose that overhead effect because you're already kind of at the back wall. Beyond the coolness of the ambient and environmental effects, which you would probably have experienced elsewhere if you've done something like Fly Over Vegas just down the strip, or Rise of the Resistance at Disney's Hollywood Studios, the screen experience is unparalleled, coming in at an astounding 16K resolution. For the film itself, newly developed camera technology was created specifically for the making of this film that allowed it to capture the stunning, up-close and you-are-right-there visuals that you are seeing, in the same way that Top Gun Maverick had to create new camera technology to film some of those aerial scenes. This melding of new camera technology, as well as the video screen arching over your head, puts you front and center, for example, at an opera house, on the African plains, in the middle of a city neighborhood. It's not quite as potent when above you is just the sky or the stars or the interior roof of a car, but how cool would it be to have summer blockbusters presented in such a way where sets literally enveloped you? Imagine flying alongside your fellow squadron teammates in their X-Wing fighters, making a desperate run to take out the Death Star with fighters above, below, and around you. It's a whole new horizon, yet untapped. As far as this film is concerned, I have to say that I generally don't get too excited about documentary-style films, unless they're about penguins. I love penguins. So while the fascination of all this new audio and visual technology gripped me for the first 20 minutes, I started to get a little bit bored for the back half of the film. And what did the Daily family think? My 89-year-old father-in-law very much enjoyed it. My 14-year-old son nodded off twice. The Daily wife and I liked it enough. For you, I would say that the experience does get you in at the ground level to next generation entertainment. So for those who are curious, I'd recommend, but there's definitely more to come in the years ahead. So while I was happy enough with today's experience, I can tell you that I am really excited about what tomorrow might bring. Hey, this is the Daily Dad, reminding you to try new things and to be happy.